So liquid plus... So the sentence starts at the north. So maybe it needs to start with... life, actually. Where's life? No, it's not life. This is life? Yeah. Okay, it's already north. Third. I am so confused. They don't do anything when I move them. I don't even know what I'm changing. If I look at the room here, it really doesn't look like I'm changing anything. It means where the dial is pointed, not up. Oh, you think? But how does that work? So when I rotate it, it changes the north. Okay, but like, how does this make a word though? And what are these symbols here? Is it just to tell me that's supposed to be number 2? And by rotating it, am I creating a new word? Like, I'm confused. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Like, what I don't understand is how everything correlates together. So, like, guts blood is supposed to be the first word. I'm supposed to create that word using these, but I don't know how to mix them together to create the word. Like, if I look at this... Sorry, this... Like, the panel rotate by moving the dial, that's fine. Sentence start, changing the north. Like, I changed the north of that one panel, but what does that change? Like, what does that do? So, like, the north of this panel is now here. Like, so what? Like, what? Like, how does that affect anything? And like this one, I put it like back up there. What does that do? Unless... the right page here, that's all the information I know. So like transformation, liquid, life, eternal, combining symbols, create words. That's fine. So the first word's supposed to be God's blood, which I'm supposed to create using liquid, life, and eternal. But like, how do I create that using the dials? I have no idea. Man, I'm stumped. Combining symbols create words. That's all well and good. There's nothing that explains how the dials work properly. Like, from all these notes, they don't really explain anything. Yeah. It's just an elevator. I would honestly have thought that... Because what I don't understand is, like, how do I... Like, once I create a word, how do I punch it in? So that the game knows that I did the first word. Right? Like, there's no... I think the clue is just to let us know what the symbol was supposed to be. Are these symbols the same everywhere? Not quite. Like this one, for example, it's like to show us that, like, it's like water at the bottom. There's like falling water. So like this symbol is water, essentially. Or liquid, rather. So like God's blood is basically liquid plus life eternal. So it's that symbol. Now, what I don't get is, what am I supposed to do? Like what does these symbols do? Like the fact that this one has like two symbols here. Like, what does that do? It's a bunch of circles. It does feel like I'm missing some piece of information, but I don't. Like, there's nothing else to click on. Like, we looked at this paper. We looked at... There's nothing here. But it really feels like I'm just missing one piece of info that would, like, make this a lot easier to figure out. We already looked at that. We looked at all of these. That's just random music. That doesn't help. I mean, it might end up being that, yeah. I'm really confused. How do I combine things together to make a word? It's got to do with the 2, 3, 3. Like originally I thought that like I needed to put everything to the north except for the one that doesn't fit. So like liquid, life, and eternal, like place them like all at the top, and then the transformation just place it anywhere else so that it doesn't count. But that didn't work. So then I tried having like life being the first symbol. I tried having like the little lozenge thing like to the right, to the left, having the middle thing be liquid, so at the top, and then like eternal be to the right, so that like you would like add the 3 together and it would make God's blood. But that didn't work either. So like I don't know. And I assume I have to start with God's blood. And I don't get what changing the north does exactly, and why there's like 3 symbols here and another 3. The only thing I can gather is like probably it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, and then the other symbol is supposed to mean 4. But hey, Bob, happy to see you, man. So the word you're trying to form is the first, third, and fourth picks on the page. No, it's liquid, life, and eternal. Together is supposed to mean God's blood. So it's like the second, third, and fourth. Oh, it's okay, Bob. It's all right. Is there anything here? No. This is a hard puzzle. Can't examine these. Cannot examine this. This we've already looked at. We know he threw the bottle because he was mad. Like, how does changing the north here impact the other words is beyond me. So like 2, you may have an idea. Go ahead, Rebosh. I am more than open to it. Symbols on the wheels are placeholders for the ones in the book, and you have to get them to line up. Oh, you think so? So, like... So in other words, look at the wheel as though where you put north is the top. So hey, Bloodborne, what's up, man? I'm not sure I get it. Like, this one I can't move. So this one tells me that number 1 should be left from the north, right? So if I rotate myself like this, and this is north, this is left from the north, so this would be in the correct spot. Then like 2 would be right from the north, which is here, and if I rotate, 2 is right from the north. So you know how you have the reference in the notebook, yeah? Yeah, I do. Water animal, eternal life. So it would be at the top for the first part. So wait, what? I think 1/4 of the dial is part of the word it is. Okay. So it would be the top of the first part. So you're saying look at each one and see if the symbol positions are the same? What do you mean? What do you mean, Juicy? On the wall in the journal? They are. You mean like the dial down there? They are. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I jotted down. I copied exactly, like, see 1, 2, 3, 4. They're exactly in that order. Which diamonds? On the wall wheels? They are. One is here. So if I were to move the diamond, I would just... When I got into this room, they were all at the top. They were exactly like in the journal. So that won't do anything. I'll just be resetting it the way it was when I entered. So like this is exactly like eternal. This is exactly like in the journal. Like life. I put the thing exactly where it was. So now it's reset to like the way it was when I entered. Doesn't really help me though. I still don't know what you meant, Rebosh. I'm trying to understand what you meant. I'm not figuring it out. Like, so you're saying 1 to 4 of the dial is what part of the word it is. But like, so the north, like let's say I put the dial like here. 1, 2, 3. So by placing the dial here, that's supposed to be 1. It is. So the total number of times a symbol is used through all the words, you put the number there. Oh. And so north, like where the symbol is right now, like at the north, at the regular north, that is meant to be 1. Like, so the first symbol would be there, then second would be, and then so on. Is that what you mean? So like, I'm supposed to place hold on. Liquid appears 1, 2. Liquid appears twice. What about the other ones? Eternal appears 3 times.